What's up, tribe? It's your boy Alan. Today we're going to be talking about which vape and which juice is right for you. There's multiple kinds of devices: disposables, pod mods, box mods, and pod devices. With disposables, there's only a limited amount of puffs that you can get, some of them ranging from 300 puffs all the way up to 3,000 puffs. The disposables are non-rechargeable, and just like a Juul, it contains a small amount of juice inside the pod. Disposables also hit kind of like a Juul as well. They kind of hit more closer to like a cigarette type draw, so that way you're not going to get a ton of smoke out and you get a higher level of nicotine. The nicotine in the disposables are 5% or 50 milligram. The refillable pod systems are kind of like a disposable but refillable. It's going to hit just like a Juul or a cigarette. Again, small puff, higher nicotine. Also, the refillable pod systems are going to take salt pick. You can use regular juice if you desire, but the consistency might be a little different than you're used to. If you like a smaller hit, a higher nicotine, a pod system or a disposable device is probably the one for you. Box mods, on the other hand, are a lot different. Box mods require either 1 to 2 batteries. It has a tank on top of it. Therefore, you don't want to use salt nick in the device just because it'll burn too hot for you and you might get a super crazy buzz and you might end up. All box mods are 510 threads, just like the tank at the bottom, so a lot of the tanks are universal with the box mods. It's just up to you which one you would like to get. If you like bigger clouds, bigger hits, and less nicotine, box mod is probably the one for you. A pod mod, you can use regular juice or salt nick. If you use the salt nick, you want to get a quill that's more recommended for that range. If you're going to use e-liquid, you want to use a quill more recommended for that range. Pod mods are usually internal or external battery. If you like an internal battery, you just plug it in and charge it, super easy. The external battery is nice too, just because you can have a single battery, and then when that one dies, you can have an extra backup battery that's charged up, and then pop that one in, and it's a never-ending charge. There's multiple kinds of e-liquid. The first one I'll talk about is salt nick. Salt nick, from my understanding, is nicotine that's extracted using salt, making it a more pure, concentrated, or cleaner juice. Salt nick usually comes in either 35 to 50, it just depends on the brand. Some brands are 24 and 48. Our Chief Vapor brand is 30 and 60 nicotine. All liquids have a VG-PG level. VG meaning vegetable glycerin, PG meaning propylene glycol. Usually salt nick is a lot higher than propylene glycol just because it's a higher nicotine and smaller devices need thinner juice to run it properly. Vegetable glycerin is going to make the juice thicker. That's more recommended for box mods. Vegetable glycerin is what produces the cloud, typically is less nicotine. A higher PG juice is going to contain more nicotine, less cloud. Regular e-liquid usually comes in levels 0 through 24. If you're getting a premium, a lot of the premiums come in 3 and 6. So it's kind of hard to get higher nicotine levels with that. Some companies do make 12s and 24s, but it's very rare. If you've got any questions, leave it in the comments down below. Like and subscribe to see any more unboxing, vape how-tos, and vape content.